When it comes to luxury, there are no better people to show you than the royal families in the world. These people will spend millions and even billions just for their happiness and luxury. However, when it comes to the Arabian kings, these are people who have gained so much wealth that they spend without thinking twice. Some have even built cities, while others have bought all the cars they could ever want. And thinking about the Arabian kings got me thinking, who are some of the richest Arabian kings in the world, and what is their net worth? Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, Brunei. Net worth, $30 billion. Let's face it, when you have an estimated net worth of $30 billion, there is nothing you can't get for yourself. And the Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah, can confirm this. The Sultan, who also serves as the country's prime minister, has a degree from the Royal Military Academy in Sandhurst, the same one that Princes William and Harry attended. But one thing he is known for is his extravagant spending. The Sultan is known to have one of the world's largest collections of rare cars. And among this collection is an impressive gold-coated Rolls-Royce. Photos of this car have gone viral, and it looks pretty expensive. It was custom-made, having an open top and a platform for an umbrella. And if you think that's it, it is coated with gold from the grills to the tires. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's car collection includes 600 Rolls-Royces, 450 Ferraris, and 380 Bentleys. His entire car collection is estimated to be worth about $5 billion, with more than 7,000 cars in total. You will also find rare cars like a gray Lamborghini Urraco, a Ferrari 456 GT Venice, one of 7 in the world, and a Porsche 959. When you have a Rolls-Royce with an umbrella platform, you can bet that the private jets are also more complex. The Sultan is said to own a Boeing 747-400, a Boeing 767-200, and an Airbus A340-200. The Boeing 747-400 is gold-plated and so luxurious that people call it the Flying Palace. And from the photos seen on Instagram, the interior has been decked out in gold and Lalique crystal, giving it a value of about $400 million. To top it all off, he lives in the Istana Nurul Iman Palace, which is said to have more than 1,700 rooms, 257 bathrooms, and 5 swimming pools. To add to that, there are 110 garages on the property, which house his insane collection. This palace currently holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's largest residential palace, spanning about 200,000 square meters. And according to records, this palace cost about $1.4 billion. And when you bring this all together, you can tell where his net worth comes from. King Salman Abdulaziz bin Saud. Net worth, $18 billion. As much as he may be leaving soon as the King of Saudi Arabia, King Salman Abdulaziz bin Saud has quite the fortune. But if you were to consider his familial wealth, the Saud family of Saudi Arabia is the richest family in the world. Their total wealth can be estimated at $1 trillion. Most of his fortune, as well as that of his family, comes from oil and investments. And for so long, they have done a great job of keeping their wealth and possessions private. However, the Crown Prince, Prince Mohammed bin Salman, has become quite popular over the years. He has been known to spend extravagantly, owning gold-coated cars and expensive houses. As much as Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud is still the king of Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince has become so popular, and he has taken complete control of the country. King Salman became the king and prime minister of Saudi Arabia in January 2015 after the death of King Abdullah. And at that time, Mohammed bin Salman, popularly known as MBS, became the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. MBS, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, has a reported net worth of $5 billion. And let's just say he has spent quite a lot of money. In 2015, he reportedly spent $299 million on the most expensive mansion in the world, the Chateau Louis XIV in France. In 2017, he also bought a yacht, which is estimated to be worth about $500 million. However, even though the King of Saudi Arabia is extraordinarily wealthy, his net worth can only be estimated at about $18 billion. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, net worth $4 billion. Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is the third of 4 sons born to Rashid bin Al Maktoum, Dubai's ruler and former vice president of the UAE. However, before he got to where he was, he didn't have a good childhood. There was no electricity in the family home and they frequently shared a single bedroom. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has become quite the businessman and politician in the UAE. He is currently Dubai's Prime Minister and Vice President of the United Arab Emirates. He owns almost all of Dubai Holding and is the mastermind behind the palm-shaped pleasure islands in the Persian Gulf. He became the country's ruler in 2006, succeeding his brother. And in addition to this, he became a businessman tasked with growing the country's assets. Most industries and areas developing in Dubai are under his own companies, Dubai Holding and Dubai World. One might even say that this is why Dubai is such a tourist attraction. As he is developing Dubai, he also knows how to live a lavish lifestyle. Starting with his first marriage, he spent $100 million, and it went down as the most expensive wedding in Guinness World Records. All this was spent on a month-long celebration in Dubai, for which were 20,000 guests in a stadium built specifically for the occasion. In addition, he has a penthouse in Vancouver, which has 3 apartments that cover 1,500 square feet and has an estimated value of $55 million. The Sheikh also has a fleet of rare and exquisite luxury vehicles, among them a Lamborghini, 2 Rolls-Royces, and a Porsche Spider. There are also 8 amphibious vehicles, and to top it all off, he drives through the desert sands in his fleet of tanks. He also loves spending some time on one of his 2 super yachts, both of which cost him a combined $250 million. So, as far as living lavishly goes, we can say that he is living a good life. Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, net worth $2.1 billion. Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani is the current Emir of the State of Qatar. He rose to this position in 2013 after his father's abdication of the throne. With this inheritance of the throne and the fact that he comes from a royal family, the Sheikh of Qatar has amassed a net worth of about $5 billion. As he was made Sheikh, he also became the world's youngest reigning monarch. Since becoming heir apparent to the throne, Tamim has led a number of efforts to raise Qatar's international profile. And the most notable of his endeavors is hosting one of the most major sporting events, the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Luxury for Tamim starts right at home. Emir Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani calls the Doha Royal Palace home, and it is covered with gold. Well, that goes without saying. This entire property has 15 different palaces and a car park that can hold over 500 cars. All this cost about $1 billion to build. However, in 2015, the Emir bought another white palace in Oman, which has similar materials to the Doha Royal Palace. Whenever he wants to move around, let's just say that he has all the cars he could ever want. Among his car collection are several Bugattis, such as the Divo, Veyron, and Chiron, a LaFerrari Aperta and Coupe Red, a Lamborghini Centenario White Coupe and Centenario Roadster, a Mercedes AMG 6x6, and a Rolls-Royce Phantom. If he wants to move around the world, let's just say that his entire family owns a private airline. Qatar Emiri Flight is a privately owned airline that serves only royal family members and high-ranking government staff in the country. And according to plane spotters, the airline has 14 aircraft, including 3 jumbo Boeing 747-8s. This is the brand's most expensive commercial jet, which costs a little north of $400 million each. It is said that the Emir owns the Qatara, which is the world's most expensive and largest mega yacht. It comes with a price tag of about $400 million and is 124 meters long. It also has a helipad and several decks that can hold up to 35 guests and 90 crew members. Now that is pretty rich if you ask me. These are the richest Arabian kings in the world. Who is your favorite of them all? Do you think there is one that we have left out? Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.